Welcome to TJ Militaria. Today I'm going to show you a nice little presentation case that I've got, which I've had it a long time, and I just like to show you the contents of what's actually inside. As you can see, it's a nice presentation box. It's all there. There's no damage. It's nicely coloured. The latch on the front is clearly working. So what I'll do is I'll open the box for you. And inside you can see there is a lovely set of First World War German medals and awards. We'll start from the inside of the box. As you can see, the top part of the box contains a sort of an inset sort of piece of wood, and behind that is the medal ribbons of the particular awards that have been awarded to this soldier. We'll start from the left hand side for myself. Is first what we've got here. We've got a First World War Iron Cross second class. Now this is a lovely example. It's no damage, it's beautiful, and as you can see, it's got on the front of the award, it's got a 1914 date, it's got the crown and a W in the middle. On the top we've got the suspension ring. There's no damage to that, and it's completely sealed all the way around. Turning the award over, you can see we've got the relevant details on the back and a nice clear date of 1813. So looking from the side, it's all there, there's no damage, and this is a beautiful example of an Iron Cross second class. There's no name on Iron Cross second classes or first class because the Germans didn't actually name medals, unlike the British within the First World War, who named all their medals with a soldier's service number and rank. So moving across, we've got the German wound badge. Now this was in black, and there were some different colours for different awards for the amount of times you've actually been wounded. This is initially for a single wound. As you can see, the pin on the back's there. It's nicely works. There's no issues with that, and it's a nice clean example. There's a little bit of sort of build up of muck underneath, which can obviously be removed, but now there's no visible markers actually on the award, but it's a nice example. It's all there. Nice German helmet on the front with the cross swords and the laurels around the actual outside of the award. So again, another great example of a wound badge. Put that back in there. Right, moving across, we've got what's sometimes referred to as the Hindenburg Cross. Now this is the Cross of Honor. It was for the First World War 1914-18, which is clearly written on the front in between the laurels. Now this was awarded to soldiers who had served on the in the army between that period of time. It was actually also issued without the swords, as the swords were for soldiers who had actually performed in combat operations. Without the swords was generally for people who had served but not within a combat area, and for civilians, etc. Again, this is all nicely there. It's a nice clean example. The pin's correct. Sorry, not the pin, the suspension loop at the top is all correct. No damage there. On the back you can see it's a nice clean example, and it's got the maker's mark of RSL. So again, a great example in almost perfect condition. Now across here we've got the small equivalent of British miniature medals, I would say, but this is obviously worn as like a pin badge. It's got the Iron Cross, the Hindenburg Cross, War Honor Cross, and the wound badge, and it's got nicely a little piece of Iron Cross ribbon on the backing of the medal, on the backing of the brooch. Again, it's got the nice little pin on here, which just pops off. I'm not going to pop it off because I can't remember if it pops off or unscrews, and obviously then that clips onto a lapel or onto a jumper, etc. Again, all there, nice clean, no damage. Now the interesting part, makes this a little bit more interesting, is the actual bullet, the bullet head, the round, which is within inside the case. Now again, it's a nice clean example. You can see the grooves where it's been fired from the weapon. Now whether or not this is the bullet that's actually wounded this chap, I doubt that, because obviously a bullet wouldn't be in such immaculate condition as what this particular model is, but clearly it is a bullet from the First World War era. But whether or not it's a bullet, I'm not sure about that one. So just to cover over again, nice presentation box that somebody's taken a lot of time and care to put together. We've got a nice beautiful Iron Cross second class, a nice wound badge, and a nice Cross of Honor dated, and also a small pin brooch with the relevant awards that this person was awarded, and to top it off, a small a bullet head underneath the wound badge. Now if this little set here could tell a story, it'd be very interesting. I'm sure it would be. So thanks for coming back to the site and listening. If you've got any particular items that you're interested in, would like me to talk about or find or show you what I've got from my collection and my store, just drop me a line in the comments section below, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thank you very much.